Hello, I'm Brian, and welcome to another episode of Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. So in the last episode, we have witnessed the what was left of the X Center. We have talked to the late Kathy Lawson, who told us what happened, what has transpired in the X Center. We also fought Dr. Lawson, who is the evil mastermind that actually engineered the downfall of the X Center. Now, in this episode, we are going to head back to the Ranger Citadel because we should be able to have access to it like right now, and we have quite a bunch of stuff that we wanted to do there. So let's head there.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Citadel. Come in. Over.
Go ahead.
10-4 Echo 1. Looks like that plague of plant growth might not have been confined to Ag Center after all. I got a call from Marjorie at Stubbins Farm, who said giant vegetables were taking over her fields. Head over there right away. We gotta nip this plague in the bud, so to speak. You copy?
Copy.
10-4 Echo 1. Sending you the coordinates now. Ranger Citadel out.
Okay. So I think the way it works is that if you go near a certain infectious place, I think if I remember correctly, it's right here. This infected farm, and then way down south around somewhere here or here. Let's see. This is actually the stronghold. Somewhere around here. I think these are the three infected areas. If you have saved the X Center, then these three locations will be revealed to you once you exit the X Center. However, because we didn't, we have no idea where they are. So basically, we just go near it, and then we got a call, and then we'll just deal with it. In that case, I would love to avoid that, but alright, let's go deal with that first. This, I'm not sure if this is a good idea, and the reason is, so you see in the last episode, dealing with the mutant. All right, let's see. The mutant, part people, and yeah, these are the. So you can see here, they are the even worse kind of pod people compared to what we have fought in the X Center. Oof. Dicey. I would say dicey. This is not gonna end well, right? Let's hope we didn't face through that just because we stand a little too forward. Alright, let's see. Angela will be another that is
This shit is bad news.
yeah.
We gotta kill it before it spreads.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to get into position now. Alright. Team leader can go somewhere around here, I guess. And a rifleman somewhere around here. Alright, sniper rifle, open shot. Did it hit? A pod person turns his pod-studded head toward you, 58 meters away. With a menacing buzz, the Superfly hoovers into view. Okay, oh, alright, it hit. Alright, let's let's take a look at the rail of the traveling route of the bullet before we click on this pod person as well. Will it hit? Let's find out. No, I guess not. Alright, ambush. Ambush. Wait. Yeah, they have the super flies to kind of waste down our ambushing shots. Alright, in that case. Alright, move forward. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh! That was actually a very lucky shot. Okay, that way he can't really move a very far. Which helps, which helps. It is imperative that they don't get to us very close. Because these part people, if they comes into melee range, of course, the first is that, oof, come on. First of all, they explode when they die. And second of all, if they get to melee range and take a whack at you, their critical hit can actually take out your rangers completely. And by completely, it... Oh, come on. What the heck? It means that... No, not like this. Alright. Oh, now I question my sanity. Alright, let's pull back a little bit. Yikes, this is not going well for us. Poisoned. Do we have any anti-venom? Yes, we do. Well, let's not mess around and just get rid of that. Alright, come on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what I'm talking about is that these part people, if they get into melee range and then they take a swing at you, at your rangers, chances are they can kill them in one hit. And by killing, I don't mean incapacitating. I mean that they are completely gone for the rest of the game. So yes, you do not want to do that. And now, when a turn comes around with my surgeon, I wanted to mention that once I end this combat, I would be putting a bit of a skill point and perk point to get the extra AP for my surgeon here, because it is very awkward. We don't get to use the M24 to shoot twice per turn because she has 11 AP. And that means that every time she saves up 2 AP, that gets her to 13. But then we need 14 to actually fire the M24 twice. And that gets awkward really fast. And I'm sad that I got the cow. This is completely unintentional. Annoying. That's the thing. Annoying. Alright. Part people? Part people. I'm now questioning my sanity to go here before I actually get access to the X Center. Well, to the Ranger Citadel. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, free AP. Alright, let's see about that. Okay. Alright. That works. So see, with the Twitch quirk, she moves really fast, and then she can be just like in and out and quickly take out one of the targets inside, and then have enough AP to just run out again. So it is very, very powerful. Alright, let's see. In that case, 5 AP per shot. Can I burst? I can burst. 6 AP for a burst shot of 37%. That's nice. Alright, let's crouch. See if it... Not good. Not good. Okay, they are right on top of us. Yikes. Alright, now my rifleman has to move. Nice. Nice, just nice. Alright, not really a problem. Okay. Alright, let's try it. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Not quite, but almost. This should take care of him. Not that I can save the cow in some way or form. Well, that was close. And I'm sorry I shot the cow. God. No, it was not intentional at all. I'm not sure why. The 80% shot misses way too much. Way too much. Now, alright. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is the serum here? Yes. Alright. Okay. One down. There are some loot around, so we are going to check them out. I'll wait for Vulture's Cry to inspect this this safe before we do anything about it. Okay, seems good. Seems good. I was wondering if it was like rigged with explosives or something. The sniper rifle is good. Sniper rifle bullets is good. The shotgun bullets is junk. This barrel again, junk. All right. Okay. Okay. Not the best, but hey, there is like another box as well. All right, let's see. Let's try lockpicking. If we fail at lockpicking, we can always repair the repair the lock and then try again. If not, then Angela Death can still kick it open. Rubbish. I'm really. I mean, even if you have a handgun user, the one that's dropped it from the second tier of Raider random encounter is already better than this Old Navy revolver. So yeah, it's basically Fender trash again. Maybe I should try to break them down, see if I can get some small scope. Let's. I'm not even surprised. Nope. 100% junk weapon parts. Okay, I'll hold this. I'll hold this. Any more? Weapon parts. These are just for information. Any heavy weapons that is broken down will never yield any modifications. They will only become these broken weapon parts 100%. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but okay. Alright, let's head out. There will be 2 more of these kind of encounters as well. But we're not going to do it. We'll follow through with a plan and get back to the Ranger Citadel first. Raiders approaching. Run. We are actually not going into the Ranger Citadel. We are going to this shrine first. Not that we are going to visit the shrine. We are going to dig up the mound that is very near the shrine, because I think there will be some more trinkets to get now that we have Vulture's Cry with us that has the perception to uncover this mound. And we do. Good. Good. Alright, so this mount always use a Lacomatic for 420 +1 in outdoorsman. I will give it to Vulture's Cry because I'm going to let her equip it. The M2, bleh. Okay. Everything else is just, yeah, it gives you a random weapons as well. Sometimes it will give you like a assault rifles or something. So if this is if you get a perception member in your group when you start, then it is a very huge boost to your fighting prowess even before you reach the radio tower. By going to this shrine, because you have perception, then you can just discover this shrine without going to the radio tower, and then go in and pick up this mount, and then you get a boost in outdoorsman, which helps you a lot in trying to avoid some of the random encounters if needed. And then you also get to upgrade a little bit on your existing equipment before you head to your first encounter. So there is that. However, we are playing a tightrope in this group. I wouldn't suggest people trying to get this group line up, because it there are certain steps that has to be followed before you actually and you pretty much you have to know what you are doing before you can go with like a 4 members that only have 4 in intelligence. Yeah. Can't stop the chat. Team Echo. Team Abel's always got a job to do. I love it when a plan comes together. Captain Picard. Picard. What? What is that? Okay. Alright. Fill up the canteen. Good to see you, recruits. The general informed you've completed your mission in Hypu and now have full ranger privileges. Welcome to Ranger Citadel. Now, if I remember correctly, you do not have to go to the X Center. You just have to go to the Hypu. And then you should be able to gain access to the Ranger Citadel. If you found that going to the X Center after going to Hypu, and if you have some problem with the fight with Dr. Larson, you can just go to the Ranger Citadel first, spend some scrape, upgrade some of your weapons first, and then you go back and face Dr. Larson. That would be a lot better, because you can see in our...
One hell of a wigwam you guys got here.
Yeah, you can see that the fight with Dr. Larson is quite difficult. He has a very strong combat initiative, I think. That... Alright, I thought they are going to trigger a... something. Okay. Yeah, so let me finish. So yeah, because Dr. Larson has a high combat initiative, he can always get a lot of turns, and then he uses the handgun as well, and he can deliver a lot of shots. The fighting area is kind of close packed, so it kind of forces the handgun into a very, very good advantages. This is some of the best case scenario for a handgun user, is that your enemies, in that case is us actually, the rangers, they have a very low armor value, or to 0 armor value. A lot of us have 0 armor value. I think my captain there is having only 2 in armor value, so the handgun is going to do a lot of damage to them. And also that because of the close range, the handgun has a very high accuracy. That is basically the best case scenario that a handgun can have, is that it shines sort of in the early game, but then at the late game it's really much more than nothing more than a sidearm, and it's not really very good for fighting the endgame encounters. Alright, so Team Echo, isn't it? Nice to put a face to a name. I'm Captain Hunter, Team Delta. Your team doesn't look like the other teams we've met. That's because... Why B and cause is separated? That's because we are different from the other teams you've met. Special Ops. Special? Well, let's just say we are the Ranger team of Vargas calls when other Ranger teams get out of line. Now, if you if you stay in Arizona and you start murdering civilians enough times, you'll get these this team what is it called Team Delta. Vargas will send Team Delta to hunt you down. And once you defeated them, I think there will be like an achievement for you as well. Again, I'm not very interested in any achievements. So yeah, I'm not going to show you this. It's really, I think it's ridiculous. It's kind of like you just go to the real Nomads camp and then you just murder a bunch of innocents, but I'm not sure how twisted a person can be to get this kind of achievement. But yeah, anything for an achievement for some people. It's just not me. Good. Let's go see Vargas.
Hey, Woodson.
Welcome
What do
back
you
to
hear?
Ranger Citadel, recruits.
All right. Okay.
So you saved High Pool at the expense of Ag Center. A tough decision, and I know it must weigh heavily on your minds. But a choice had to be made, and once you chose High Pool, you did all you could to save it and its people. I'm particularly pleased that you helped Kate Preston become the new mayor over there. She's the kind of pragmatic, level-headed leader the old place needs. Also, let me personally thank you for finding Ace's killer, whatever it was.
Now it is very unclear. I think we didn't especially help Kate Preston to be elected as the mayor of High Pool. I think that we just helped her with the water situation, water valve situation, and I'm not sure how Sean Bergen actually gets pushed away aside. Of course, him being a bit of a dickhead, of course, shows that Kate Preston is the more preferable choices. And even if I were the citizens of High Pool, I of course would pick Kate Preston instead of a dickhead to represent us, right? So yeah, it's a bit of strange, but then yeah, okay.
I'm sorry your initiation into the Rangers has been such a trial by fire, but you've proven yourself tough under pressure, and in my eyes, that makes you fit to be a Ranger. Welcome aboard. Now, any questions?
Thank you for letting us in.
It is your home now, recruits. A place to rest and resupply between missions. A place to learn and to share your knowledge with others. But it's more than that. Despite its tarnished history, the Citadel is a force for good, a shining beacon of justice in a dark land, a bulwark against barbarism in a world of lawlessness and brutality. Indeed, it is the furrowed field out of which the seeds of order will grow into a new and better civilization.
Now, if I'm not wrong, I think that the tarnished history that Vargas has mentioned is the fact that Ranger Citadel was used to be the main base of the Cochise AI. So it is the end game boss of the Wasteland 1 game. So yeah, it's a bit of a back history.
Hey, forgive me. Get carried away sometimes, but I do believe we are making a difference despite my shortcomings, and that our flame must not be allowed to be snuffed out. That's why we need young, motivated recruits like yourselves.
Shortcomings, sir? Surely not.
I've been too cautious, recruits. Since we took this place over 15 years ago, I focused too much on keeping the peace in areas we know and not enough on outside threats. I wanted to rebuild, get our numbers up, but all I've really been doing is letting the world pass us by. Well, that's gotta change, and the change starts with you. You are going to find out where this threat is coming from.
Okay, let's see. Resupply?
You'll want to talk to our quartermaster, Sergeant Melson, about that. He'll provide you with all the weapons, armor, and gear you need to carry out your duties in the Wastelands. You may also want to talk to Ethel Mercaptain or TNT-10 if you need something special.
Okay, so these three, the Sergeant Melson, Ethel, Mir Captain, and TNT-10, they are the three most important NPCs in this place where Melson sells you gear, basically weapons, and then Ethel Mir Captain gives you a little bit of a reward if you pick up certain kinds of special items. Because they can be used in exchange for some very special gear. And then TNT-10 is basically your explosive supplier. He sell a lot of bombs, grenades, rocket launchers as well. You can sell him. If you remember, we have picked up some poo on our way back to the Ranger Citadel. And we can sell them to Lieutenant 10 there. I think it's Lieutenant. I'm not sure. Or Captain. I don't remember. Yeah, basically you can sell them to TNT-10 and he will pay a high price for it, and then you can get some explosive from him as well. Anything else you can tell us about Ace?
Ace and I went way back to the prison days. We fought Finster and the base Cochise robot army together. We rebuilt the Citadel from scratch. That I sent him on the mission which got him killed hangs heavy on my heart. And Angie's never gonna forgive me.
I think this has been done before, so I'll skip it.
Ain't no shame in grieving, Angie. No shame at all.
Yeah, because this is the first time we talked with General Fargus outside of the Citadel. We've already went through this. Cochise?
Place was nearly the death of us. Hell, it was nearly the death of the whole human race. Damned malevolent mainframe churning out an endless army of robots. If we hadn't stopped it, well, I hate to think.
Finster?
Craziest jackalope we ever faced. Might have been human once.
Yeah, we've already done that, I think.
When we met him,
Prison.
our old stomping grounds, since
Yeah,
they call themselves
we've done
the
that
Red Scorpion Militia
as well.
now. And lately they've been filling the airwaves with a lot of trash about how they're the real law and order around here. Just another raider gang, if you ask me. I don't give them the time of day.
Alright, so Sergeant Melson?
Nelson's all right. A bit young, a bit rowdy, a bit gung-ho. The Rangers need that now. We need new blood, like yourselves.
And Woodson?
Woodson's that man right over there, my radio wingman. The man who keeps me on the air. If you want to know more about the repeater units, or how to use your radio, see him.
My Captain?
One of the brightest minds in the Citadel. She's really helped us get our weapons and armor up to scratch, and she's always coming up with new and better stuff. Worth a visit just to see what she's got cooking.
Okay, so any advice for us now that we are officially Rangers?
You are our next generation recruits, and I want you to make us proud. Remember that every action you take reflects directly upon the Desert Rangers as a whole. We've worked hard to gain the trust of the people of Arizona and to have them accept our authority. Keep that in mind every time you draw your weapon or make a promise. The lives of other Rangers and the rule of law depend on your wisdom, honor, and forbearance.
Alright, TNT-10, sir?
Our munitions expert. Crazy bastard is gonna blow us all up one day. Does good work, though. In the field, his ordnance is highly reliable. It's just his workshop that scares the bejesus out of me.
Okay. A place to learn, sir?
We have a library here, where we compile maps and information about the region to help us with our work. If you want to know about any old tech or ancient knowledge, go talk to old Flintlock there. If you've got map questions, see Gilbert. He's our cartographer.
Flintlock, Eggleston?
Flintlock was old when I was your age. Now he's ancient. Knows more about the history of the Desert Rangers than any man alive. And he'll tell you so himself.
And Gilbert, sir? As in Sergeant Sagara?
Gilbert was another one of my squad. We called him Thrasher back in the day. A good man to have in a tight spot. Past his fighting days now, though. Took a wound during the Battle of Base Cochise and never fully recovered. Now, he's our cartographer and damn good at it. You'll find him in the museum with Flintlock.
Okay, so you think it was more than just a robot, sir?
I don't know. Ace fought plenty of robots in his time, and they never gave him any trouble. And here, take this with you when you bring something to Mercaptain. It's a requisition form for some of Mercaptain's top-shelf gear. For finding Ace's killer, you deserve it.
Alright, goodbye.
Make us proud, recruits.
Hiya, Chief.
Alright, Woodson. Let's talk to Woodson.
Welcome, recruits. Nice to finally make your acquaintance. Good work saving the day and attaching the repeater units in Highpool. The General and I thank you. Now I'm guessing you're here to learn more about these mysterious broadcasts that you've been helping us with.
What do you think of General Fargus?
Well, I'm not going to say anything bad about the General when I'm sitting right next to him, am I?
You better not, Woodson. I'll take away your smokes ration.
See? But seriously, I think the General has been a wise and cautious leader these past 15 years. Some of the boys may think he keeps it a little too cautious, but they're not the ones who have to field the calls when good men die. Since we started hearing these strange broadcasts, he decided that the quiet times are over, and his place is here, on the air, listening to the people of the wastes and sending his troops into battle.
What do you mean by quiet?
Well, we spent the 15 years since we defeated the base Cochise AI retrenching, rebuilding the Citadel, rebuilding our numbers, solidifying our position. It made us a stronger organization, I think. But we also have a smaller footprint now. And some of the places we used to patrol have kind of fallen off the map. Now, though, I think it's time to wake up. The world is changing. These crazy broadcasts, the Red Scorpions in the old prison, reports of trade routes to the east where we thought there was nothing but radiation. If the Rangers still want to be a force for good in the world, then we gotta start stepping out beyond our own backyard.
Alright, I think we have heard enough about Red Scorpion, prison, and the East. Well, let's hear about the East.
We always thought the radiation east of the prison was just too strong, and that travel that way was impossible. But now the Scorpions are claiming they've established trade with a community beyond the radiation called Damanta, and also with a group calling themselves the Servants of Titan. We're not welcome in Scorpion territory, so we can't check the truth of all of this. But they do seem to be getting better weaponry from somewhere, so maybe it's legit.
Yeah, so we won't be listening to this, but we can listen about Cochise.
It was the Rangers' greatest enemy, though really all it was a malfunctioning machine. The mainframe of a pre-war military facility that somehow got it into its circuit board head that everybody in the world was its enemy. It started pumping out robots to defend itself. And if we hadn't stopped it, those robots could have killed everyone in Arizona.
Yeah, so basically, this is the old enemy that is situated in the Ranger Citadel, actually. Alright, so tell us about the broadcast.
We don't know where they're coming from, or who's making them. Hell, they could be old pre-war recordings for all we know. But we've been hearing them since the skies started to clear. And they've got a threatening sound to them, so we've been trying to learn more about them. Which is what we sent Ace out to do when that robot murdered him. Now, you've already attached one of our repeater units to the radio tower at Highpool. But because you were unable to do the same at Ag Center, we're in a bit of a bind. See, we intended to make a Watson-Watt Adcock antenna array using those two towers. Our tower here, and the tower where Ace died. Linking those four would have allowed us to pinpoint the origin of the signal. Now, however, we're going to have to try to find the radio tower the General already mentioned to you in Damanta. If it even exists.
Yeah, so I think that uh, some some experts, real life experts in radio, says that Wade Woodson's talking about the antenna and stuff are completely accurate. I'm not sure how, but I would just take their word. All right, you've heard of the Manta?
I've been hearing the Red Scorpions radio chatter about this place for more than a year now. They claim it's somewhere beyond the eastern radiation clouds. I hope they're right. The radio tower that Gilbert says is rumored to be there could be our only hope for tracking down those mysterious broadcasts.
What do the skies have to do with it?
Well, it's only a theory, but my guess is that the fallout that's been floating around up there in the ionosphere since the war has been muddying things up there, stopping long-range broadcasts from being reflected back to Earth. Now, maybe the fallout is starting to decay, and the ionosphere is slowly returning to normal, allowing it to reflect radio waves like it used to back in the good old days. Or not. I only know what I read in salvage books.
Whatever caused it, we are definitely picking up more distant radio signals these days than we were able to even 3 months ago. Alright, so we are not going to go through all this. We've already heard enough about Red Scorpion Prison, and we know we are going to install repeater units as well. These two places we've already been to. So yeah.
Alright. Good luck out there. You'll be hearing from us. A tough choice, recruits, with no good outcomes. Still, you chose well. Keeping High Pool friendly is crucial to our plans for Arizona.
Yep. Alright, let's go counterclockwise this time. Last time I go clockwise. This time, counterclockwise. Alright, Flintlock Eggleston. Yay. Ancient and bolding, with his ranger fatigues hanging baggy on his skinny frame. He wears his long grey hair put back in a tight ponytail, and his bifocals teeter on the tip of his nose. What a choice to have to make. We should save the accent instead. Nothing I like better than their rutabagas. Now I guess they're gone for good. Now, what can old Flintlock do for you today? How did you get the name of Flintlock? The fellas all joke that I've been around for so long that the standard issue for a ranger back in my day was a flintlock and a coonskin cap. And well, they ain't far wrong. I got boots older than General Vargas' daddy. Is there anything we can help you with? Well, as a matter of fact, I could use your help. The museum is always looking for interesting relics and artifacts from the past to add to our collection. Recovering the kind of stuff was the best thing the crazies who lived here before ever did. Trouble was, all they wanted was to hide it away. We want to show it to people. Let them cogitate on it, maybe figure out what some of it does. So listen, if you've ever come upon anything interesting while you're on patrol, bring it on back and I'll trade you for what you found. And I won't give you no junk either. I'll set you up with something real good. Okay, yes. So here is the one, aside from Ephemer Captain, that you can return some special items with them, like this leg lamp. It's kind of ridiculous, the leg lamp. And then also, I think we found it in some toaster as well. Yeah, so we can trade it in for some very good experience as well. With Ephemer Captain, mostly if you can return some items to Mer Captain, chances are you are going to unlock some of the more special gear as well. So yeah, from him you're most likely going to get experience. Alright, we found this amazing lamp. What do you think? Oh wow, it's indescribably beautiful. I'll happily add that to our collection. Can I have it? Give. Thank you. You've certainly got an eye for the archaeologically interesting and fashionable. In fact, I think you deserve a little something extra for this find. How about I let you take the Red Rider rifle out on loan? I've got a handful of BBs, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to find more. Just try to keep it clean and make sure to point it away from your face. Yeah, we got a BB gun for that. Alright, we found an Aces Ranger star. Oh, this is a sad one. It deserves a spot in the museum. That's damn sad, but we are truly fortunate you found it, children. I'll add it to the collection. It will remind us of the sacrifice of desert rangers sometimes have to make to keep the wasteland safe. Thank you, rangers. Okay. Alright. Let's talk with Sagara. There's no getting around it. Despite the bathrobe and slippers and the high-tech artificial leg, this guy is intimidating. Fat, yes, but there's a lot of muscles under all that padding, and he's 6 if he's an inch. Also, his fists are the size of candid helm. Yeah, I know you're the new recruits, heroes of Haipu, etc. Well, I don't do the tour. Flintlock does it. I just do maps. Maps? Keeping accurate maps. Yes, we also need to put new places on the map. Alright, we should keep an eye out for new places. We are always looking to expand our knowledge of the world. Something. Okay, Oasis? Alright. Okay, yeah. I think we could actually...
This is wonderful. Preserving the knowledge of the past. I'm glad to see this.
If you haven't got any new data, don't talk to me, thank you. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Okay, now once you have access to the Ranger Citadel, you have a doctor you can constantly have access with. Of course, in Haipu, we also have a doctor as well, and he can help us heal up to full. Yeah, and it saves some money because we don't want to use medical supplies just to heal us up. Dr. Eric Tideman, huh? Need supplies or just snooping? Are we hurt? I'm not sure if we are hurt. I think we are. Alright. Yep, let's just heal them up. Okay, pills? You're taking pills, Doc? What's it up to you? Can't a sick man take pills? What's wrong with you? Anything we can do to help? Not unless you've got a cure for lung cancer on you. Ha ha ha. Hey, God damn it. Before the apocalypse, I could have had chemotherapy. Healing crystals. Now, all I can do is take pain pills and wait for the end. And the freaking pills aren't working anymore. Will you take pain pills if we find them? Hell yeah! Anything and everything. I'll trade you double for any you find. What if we found a cure? Huh, what a comedian. There's no cure. Not for 150 goddamn years. Not unless we believe those crackpots who say that Finster found one before he died. Who was Finster? Mad scientist lived in a place called Darwin's Village. Was working on modifying humans for hostile environments, but there are rumors that he invented a lot of disease and cures too. BS, of course, but even if it wasn't, Darwin Village doesn't exist anymore. Where was it? North of here, somewhere, Sagara, but it's gone. The Rangers leveled it, then radiation ate it, nothing left. Okay. Alright, so you see here, Dr. Eric will take our pain reliever supplies as well. So we click the supplies, and then, alright, we only trace in medical items. Okay, sure. Let's see, I think we have, yeah, so you can see here low dosage pain relievers. We can sell all of these to him, and I think we should sell them. Sell him 10, but I'm not sure I have that many on me. I've used some of them. Yeah, I don't think I have. Alright, so we get some XP because of the quest. Thanks, Rangers. Need that. If you find more, bring them over. Okay. Yeah, so you can see here, help Dr. Tiedemann find a cure for cancer. We are going to go to a place called Darwin's Village, which is way northeast of here. And yeah, but it is way it will be a little bit later into the game, because that place was it was like a maze mine, a maze of skill checks, where you need a lot of computer science, you need a lot of lockpicking skills as well, and yeah, you just need all of those to get through that place. So yeah, basically we are trying to avoid that place for the time being. You have new map data. Where is Darwin's village? Darwin, not Darwin's. Darwin doesn't own it. Okay, well, nobody does, since the radiation overwhelmed it. It's abandoned. I'll mark the spot it used to be on your map. Perfect. Yeah, now we know where Darwin Village is, but enjoy the hike. Okay. Alright, let's continue to explore this place. We should go through the collections of this place. Alright, let's see. What is this? A small square piece of plastic colored blue, orange, and white. There are raised letters and numbered embossed on it. Most of the numbers have rubbed off, but you can just make out the letters. H Crusher Isk. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, let's see. Scratch it into the science fictional eyepiece is the word Proteus. Now, okay, let's see. Yeah, try to remember this word. If I remember correctly, this is the word to open the main door for the Darwin Village. And if you instead of using Rose, your possible companion Rose, to open it, you enter this word Proteus and then open it. I think you get a achievement as well. Yeah, achievement. All the things. Alright, fix it! Yay! This is a alright. Okay. I think I'll just give it to the to my lieutenant for keeping. Yeah, this is the skill book I'm talking about. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Okay, so you can see here, +1 toaster repair skills. We're not going to use it. Yes, I've mentioned this before. We wanted to push all the way to level 8 then, because of the final 2 steps of leveling up requires 8 points, and then once we use it to push it to level 9 or level 10, we save up 8 skill points instead of like a 4 or a 6 in a much lower level. So there is that. Anything else? Okay, a lot of books, I guess. Okay, so I've not mentioned this before, but if we just try to read all these books, I think there will be achievements as well. Alright, yeah, it's not... yeah, if you are interested in the history, I think you can get a lot more backstory here as well. Okay, let's continue. Another wooden staff with a disturbing reddish tinge and a crust of dried gore at the business end. Just looking at it fills you with a nameless dread. Okay. Not sure what that is. This is a skill stature that I'm not going to interact with just yet. Alright. A plastic card with a black stripe on one side and the word Sec Pass 7 written on the other. It has seen a lot of wear and tear. I'm not sure what this is, but yeah. This gun is so big and bulky it has to be mounted on tank treads. Looks like it could pack a wallop. A small plicker on the ground reads Mason Cannon. Okay. What is this? I am not keen to interact with this kind of stuff. Yeah. No. Oh, another 11%. We're not going to try it right now. Okay, so there is this nuke here. Try not to touch the button. Because you will come to a very premature end of the game. It is a nuclear bomb, and then if you just interact and then press the button, you die. But then you can save the game, and then you can just press the save the game first, and then interact with it. I think if you press it, you get the get another achievement as well. It's something called what's this button do or something. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. It does not do well with your Iron Man mode gameplay. Alright. Let's see Lieutenant 10. Yeah, Lieutenant 10. Ah, there, all done. Now what can I... Ah, it's the heroes of Haipu! Come to see where the magic happens, eh? Well, this is it. I'm TNT10, the man who makes all your problems disappear in a puff of smoke. And you're the kids the general is sending off to solve the mystery poor old Ace got aced trying to find the answer to. So you knew Ace? The latest casualty in Vargas' war on ghosts. Why a good man had to die chasing a few garbled radio signals, I don't know. Ace was one of our best, a veteran who knew the ways like the back of his hand, and some robot kills him? Huh. Yeah, good men die in the wastes all the time, but his death wouldn't feel so pointless to me if he had been fighting a real threat. What's a real threat? The Red Scorpion militia, for one, since we put in order our borders and decide not to patrol anywhere east of Haipu anymore, those bad boys have been multiplying like roaches. Now they think they are the new rangers, saying they are protecting the people of eastern Arizona like we protect the people here. Well, I don't believe it for a second. And I'll tell you something else. I don't think they are gonna be content with just eastern Arizona for long. I think they want the whole thing, and we are gonna get caught with our pants down. Alright, Haipu, we're not going to talk about. Signal? I don't believe those are live broadcasts at all. I think it's all a bunch of pre-war loops that we are finally hearing because the air is getting clearer. Nothing lives beyond the radiation. How could it? Alright, so I think Lieutenant 10 here is very wrong because the broadcast actually specifically mentioned the Desert Rangers. Of course, the Desert Ranger has been around for 15 years and more, so it could be something that's that predates like a couple 10 years ago. But then, how could it, right? I mean, they specifically mentions the Rangers, so it has to be something. All right. Alright, magic? Yep, I'm the Wizard of Boom, the Sorcerer of Shrapnel. If you need to put a little bang in your party, I'm the man to see. I can show you the fun stuff. Alright, is there anything we can help you with? There sure is. All the Rangers know that I'm always looking for bomb making supplies, particularly ammonium nitrate. And you'll find that shit in, well, shit. So if you come across any cow shit, or even better, bad shit, or any fertilizer, bring that shit back to me and I'll trade you some good shit. LAW, missile launcher, you name it. You got that shit? Alright, yeah, we got that. Okay, where's the the shit? Where's the good shit? Anything? Any more? I think I have some more. I'm just not sure where they are. Alright, take shit. It's just poo. It's just all poo. Alright, bad shit as well. Yep, so here you can buy the LAW rocket. They're very good for getting through difficult encounters in Arizona. Basically, the first half of the game. In the second half, the low rocket is not as good because the enemy has a lot more HP, and doing 100 damage to a certain to a single enemy still is a huge chunk of HP that you can take away from, but it's not really the best thing that can throw at them. Now this RPG-7, if you have the cash to spare, I would say that you should buy it and then store it in your lockbox, because this is the ultimate rocket that you can get. And if there are certain encounters that you can't really get through, especially in the later parts of the game, a couple of RPG-7s launched at the opponents is going to make it very, very extremely easy, to be honest. Even the boss fight, I think I've never tried it using RPG-7s in the boss fight, but then I believe that if you use that, it will make the fight quite a tad bit more manageable, even on Supreme Jack difficulties. On lower difficulties, I would say that 500 damage is usually an overkill, because not a lot of enemies have like 500 HP to walking around. So yeah. However, it's still something that's very good if you can store it up. I'm not going to burn the scrape on this because I wanted to upgrade some of their firearms. So yeah, I will hold on to that. But do bear in mind the RPG-7 definitely worth the scrape, I would say. And that the low rockets as well, the Sabo rocket or others may not be as good, but hey, good to keep an eye out.
What's up, Tan?
And the fun thing is that you don't need any demolition skills just to use the rocket as well. So bear that in mind.
Are you hungry? What's for lunch?
Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Corporal
Delicious.
Evan. Now, aside from the Lieutenant Tan, Mercaptain, and Melson, this is also one of the more important NPCs that you can meet in the Ranger Citadel. He is the one that when you recruit some new recruits, yeah, if you have some new recruits, talk to him and he'll give you either scrape as in money or experience. You usually will you'll do better with experience instead of the scrape, because scrape you can always grind and then you just get money. It is much harder to get experience going. I'm Corporal Evan something. I'm also the liaison for any volunteers who wish to help out. Got a minute? Great. So have from time to time when you patrol, you're gonna meet folks who will want to help you out. So what happens when you've got more volunteers than spots to put in? You send them to us. That's what. If you want a volunteer to be able to join you later, just tell him to come to the Citadel and we'll take care of him until you're ready. Okay, so, and as an added incentive, I'm authorized to offer you a bonus for every volunteer you recruit. Bonus? We provide two types of bonuses. Scrape entitlement you can use to purchase whatever you want. The second is an accelerated promotion. Accelerated promotion all the way for sure. Alright, we found a possible recruit. So this is how it works, but yeah, Angela Dev, that's a cheat, right? Haha, that's a good one. Alright. Vulture's Cry. She was in a little trouble at High Pool before we helped her out. The Rangers know all about being a little trouble in high pool. She'll fit in just fine. What type of enlistment bonus would you prefer? So here, scrape is money, and then merit is experience. So we are going to pick merit. Okay, we'll do it a lot more. So you can see here, Spike Alpha, back in like the first 2 episodes, if I remember correctly. This is the one that the one that we meet under the radio tower, and yeah. All right. His name is Spike. He's a raider, but we convinced him and he's game to join the Rangers. Yeah, Vargas told me all about the trial of fumbling idiots you sent us. Alright, merits again. So you can see here, there's a lot of XP for recruiting. Are we gone? Are we done? Yeah, I think we're done. Okay, so if you in a later game, when you recruit some new recruits and then you just have to dismiss someone, if you have already told Corporal Evan about the recruit, then you can always dismiss them, and then that way the dismissed recruit will appear in the mess hall. All right, so there is also a well here, so it's kind of
Smells like a sweat lodge in here.
Or perhaps...
all right. So I think the episode has gone on for a little bit longer than I expected, so I will be ending the video here. In the next episode, we are going to finish the exploration in Ranger Citadel, and also I'm planning on to let's see. Yeah, I'm planning on to get another recruit. He will be our a recruit for us in the flag slot, and he can be recruited in a very short moments, because we just travel to the place, take care of some stuff, and then we can recruit him. I'm not going to talk about him just yet. If you've watched my first playthrough, you might have already been very familiar with him. I am very annoyed by his attitude towards anything that he saw, but then he's always a good person to have around. Is a good melee combatant as well. In the next episode, we might be able to have a chance to recruit him. So aside if anything happens to disrupt us. Yeah, and then afterwards we might go to the RNC, but that will be quite a number of episodes later as well. But for now, I'll be ending this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'm Brian, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.